Good morning and welcome to this morning's IWL 2 clash. We're live from Goa, from the SESA Academy Ground, as Tungabhadra FC take on the Mumbai Knights in match number one of this particular group in what should be a promising IWL 2 campaign. As these sides look to make it to the coveted IWL, the top tier of Indian women's football, which is alive and kicking. Here comes the TFC captain Shobha, who will be joined shortly by Nikita Jude, captain of Mumbai Knights. Tungabhadra FC in their blue strip, Mumbai Knights in the pink. And referee Neha M will be in charge of proceedings along with Moni Khilari and Sonamoni Murmu, Snigdha Mondal, fourth official. Francisco Fernandez is the match commissioner. And my name's Liam. I'll be taking you through this morning's 90 minutes as these two sides look to start off a successful campaign. Here's the TFC lineup, coached by Dada Khalandar. As you can see, both the sides with their initial discussions. So I can take you through the side. It's Boya, Arshia, Anvita, Durga, Mandala, Shushmita, Nandini, Shobha, Aruna, Vandana, and Venkata Raja. And for Mumbai Knights, Reshman, Nikita, Urvi, Kanchan, Rebecca, Bhagyashri, Devika, Delphia, Jhanvi, Deepika, and Shubhangi Subha. Pritam Mahadik is the coach. Options on both benches, of course, as we kick off. At SESA Football Academy, Tungabhadra FC taking on Mumbai Knights FC. And Tungabhadra might have a bit of a chance here down the right-hand side. Cleared away by Nikita, the skipper. Mumbai Knights did take part in last season's IWL 2, the inaugural edition of it. Just about missed out on a qualification to the final round. Tungabhadra FC participating in their first IWL 2 campaign. Nice bit of link-up play, that turn and pass from Delphia, just falling short of her teammate. It's great to see how the women's game is growing in leaps and bounds. And the RWL2 is a fantastic platform set up by AIFF to get to the IWL. The likes of Neeta FA and Sri Bhumi qualified, who got promoted last season, are doing really well in this season's IWL. That's a nice ball through the center. Shot couldn't be taken though, cleared away only as far as another blue shirt, but now all the way towards that halfway line. Decent start though by Tungabhadra FC, trying to attack as much as they can. And now the Knights decide to keep a bit of possession. Mumbai Knights, champions in their state league, 23-24 campaigns of the WIFA Women's Football League, which is the top league in Maharashtra. And here they come, looking for their first proper attack down the left, but stopped in their tracks. TFC trying to move forward, and it will be very important to see who gets the first goal. Both teams look pretty even right now. Slightly risky trying to play out from the back there, the Knights. And the first proper effort, but very far out, of course. Tough to catch Reshma from so far out. Got the goal kicks. Does fall to Tungabhadra FC again, but very well headed away. Nicely down now the right hand side. Shushmita looking for some space. Crossing opportunity. Good delivery. And cleared just over the crossbar. Good work all round. Very tidy cross. Not a tidy clearance, but it did the job. That's all you need to do. First corner of the game to TFC. Crossed in, looking for the flick. Not the best of clearances. Kept alive. And it will be another corner. The clearance off another Mumbai Knights player. This is good pressure from TFC. Back-to-back corners. Can they make it count? To the edge of the area. Opportunity to shoot. It now opens up to the left foot. But nothing to it. Mandala Anusha couldn't keep that one on target. Didn't look as promising as that right-footed shot. But TFC with a couple of decent chances. Mumbai Knights still looking for their first. But a bit of a deflection can't be kept in play, and they will get a corner of their own. So now the Knights looking to get their first proper chance of the game. Quite a few pink shirts in the area. Decent delivery, looking for the flick on. Another shot can't really go towards goal. Another deflection, it's awkward. Keeper spills it slightly. But the offside flag is raised before we can get excited about it. Quite a free-flowing game in the first 6-7 minutes, which is great to see. It's a lovely touch through the center from Janvi. And just about out of play from Bhagyashree. Trying to dribble out from the back there, would we not able to. No nonsense clearance. Both teams look pretty equal in these opening minutes. That first goal will be important. Good defensive work there by Mandala, who we've seen a lot of already in this game. The midfield engine of TFC. Cleared away into the morning sky here at the SESA Academy Ground. So as I said, this is a great opportunity for sides to get themselves into the IWL. Does fall again to a blue shirt, but wonderful defending. Mumbai Knights pretty solid at the back so far. Tungabhadra FC, pretty new club. Looking to make their presence well known in this their first game in the IWL 2. Decent ball, but well claimed by Boya Anusha. Nice reverse ball, but there's no one home. Deepika plays it down to Janvi. Unfortunate there, it struck Bhagyashri as she was looking for the likes of Delphia. But that initial trigger movement of Janvi looking pretty good. Just skips away from the defender, opens it up for a passing opportunity, can drive through. Would like to see her go one on one with one of the fullbacks in a more progressive part of the pitch. The Knights now with a bit of possession. Shubhangi Subba. Beautifully done down the left hand side now. Can they get a cross in? Shubhangi might get the ball back. Everything going through her. And they could have played it towards her, but they didn't. And TFC not being able to get away right now. It's all the Knights in the last few minutes. Urvi plays it to the center, goes for the turn there, it's been lost. TFC can move forward, another shot is taken, and that's a wonderful goal from outside the area. Anvita with a phenomenal strike to give TFC the early lead. They've planned their celebrations, but they've got a few more up for grabs. But what a strike from Anvita, catching Reshma off her line and looking for that dribble in the midfield, not really working out. But the presence of mind from Anvita to take that shot, and all credit goes to her. It's not easy to score, and what a sensational strike from way out to give Tungabhadra FC their first goal. One they'll always remember, and one for the Knights to forget. Possession almost given away again. This time Kanchan gets it back, plays it towards Janvi, who gets herself a throw. There's confirmation. Anvita Raghuraman opening the score for TFC. Bit of progression down the right hand side for TFC. Have to be careful not to lose possession. They were already punished for it. Another cross comes in. Awkward bounce. Missed by the keeper and put in. And Mumbai Knights get the equalizer. A great chase from Delphia. She gets the final touch. The ball was played into a dangerous position by Kanchan. And within 14 minutes, it's one apiece. And the Knights were down, but not for too long. They have a bit of experience in the IWL too, and they're showing it. Delphia scoring for the Mumbai Knights. And once again, this time the keeper for TFC, Boya Anusha, not being able to deal with that bounce. Reshma plays it out quite nicely. Urvi. And this is setting us up for a great encounter. It's a good run through the center from Bhagyashree. She has options. Tries to play it wide, but a good interception there by Guti. "15 minutes played, it's one apiece. An exciting matchup. This is the third game of 30 which will be played in the IWL 2. There you go, Delphia, the goal scorer. This is a Group C encounter. Five teams in the three groups each. The top two of each group go into the final round, where 6 teams will be playing. And then the top two from there qualify for the coveted IWL and will be playing in that next season. In the inaugural edition of the IWL 2 last year, Sri Bhumi from Kolkata and Nita FA from Odisha getting promoted and doing pretty well in the IWL. Nicely won back there by Urvi. In fact, Nita FA and Sri Bhumi are 4th and 5th in the IWL this season, so making the most of that promotion. Here come TFC. A bit of space for Nandini. Goes for the cross. Dealt with by the defense. Not too well actually. Ball is still alive in the box. And then cleared away by Janvi. Lots of action taking place. Both teams want to play a lot of attacking football. And why not? We're all for it. So as I was saying, this is a Group C game. The other teams in Group C are Liberty Ladies, SESA Football Academy, and Northeast United. There's Janvi cutting inside, then losing possession. That inside dribble of hers is very good, but has to make the most of it after that. There's Preetham Mahadik from the Mumbai Knights. Opportunity to cross, dealt with easily there by the skipper Shoba. In the midfield, Group A already underway in the IWL2. A couple of games being played where Garhwal United beat Pune Krida by 3 goals to nil, and then Suruchi Sangha, who are also from Kolkata, beating SAG Football Academy. Suruchi Sangha trying to follow Sri Bhumi to the IWL, and it is a side from Kolkata who are leading the IWL right now in the form of East Bengal. And it's so great to see sides like Northeast United, who are, of course, an ISL club, now fielding a women's team as well. Have a few of those in the IWL. East Bengal, of course, notably Gokulam Kerala, who are an I League team in the men's game, have dominated the IWL in the past. And of course, Odisha FC, current IWL champions, also an Indian Super League team. So slowly but surely, you will see a lot of the top sides bringing in their women's teams. Most of them do have one already. There was a flying tackle coming in there from Anvita, but it was evaded pretty well. 20 minutes played, possession kept by Kanchan. There was a teasing ball in by Kanchan that led to the goal for Delphia. Here she is again, plays it wide. TFC need to clear, and they do. Not taking any chances. Nandini playing it through, should be dealt with. And it is, but not the best of clearances. And now TFA can have a bit of space. Nandini takes a shot, but it's well blocked. And now the Mumbai Knights can make a bit of a counter, but not to be. We've also got SESA Football Academy, who are playing. Their men's team also doing pretty well in the Goan football circuit. So the women's side will look to do the same. On the side WL2, allowing sides like Tungabhadra FC to form themselves and start a legacy of their own. affiliated to the Anantapur Sports Academy. It's TFC. A bit of a chase down the right hand side for the Knights, but good defensive work by K. Durga. Halfway through the first half, quite an exciting encounter this one. Nice ball through the center. This is a fantastic move. It almost opens up, but the pass was a little too heavy. Otherwise, Anvita would have been through on goal straight from the training ground by the looks of it. Those are the ones you practice quite a bit. But an impressive showing from both sides. Not too much of a margin for error when you've got 5 teams in your group and only the top 2 go through. Subba, who's doing well this morning, controlling that midfield for the Knights. And as I say that, the commentator's curse is real. Loses possession in what was a position to play an easy pass, and now there's a foul given away. Crossing opportunity now. Decent delivery, a teasing one, but headed away quite well. And now another one. Well taken by the keeper. They're trying to shoot from difficult distances. Mandala again, she just a shot. Let me tell you, if she gets slightly closer to goal, it could be a tough one for Reshma to save. She's got a good shot on her. "20 minutes to play in this first half. We've got lots of action coming for you in this IWL 2. Action coming thick and fast. Another Group C game in the afternoon. Northeast United taking on Liberty Ladies. Cross comes in. Nothing to it. So SESA Football Academy not playing in the first round. They can watch, and then they will take on Liberty Ladies in a couple of days. So make sure you tune into that game. Liberty Ladies versus Northeast United, 4 p.m. today. And then on the other side, Group A, also in action. Suruchi Sangha take on Football Club 2M, in fact right now. And then at 4 p.m, SAG Football Academy take on Pune Krida Prabodhini Academy. Lots of football in store for you. A bit of a high boot there, and hopefully it's not a knee to the head. It looks like it might be, and that'll be the first yellow card of the day. Anvita, who didn't really mean it, Feel
football
quite bad about that
in
actually.
store for you.
Oh, that's a bad one. It's going for the header. So Anvita will have to be careful. And it is the skipper, Nikita Jude, who's down. Looks like she will be okay. A few tactics discussed. Half an hour through, this has been an enjoyable game to watch. Rebecca puts the ball into a dangerous area, dealt with by the blue shirts, who now have a bit of space to move it forward. Shobha looked for the pass but didn't really find a teammate. There's the confirmation, a yellow card for Anvita to add to that goal she scored. Nikita, who's fine, plays it wide. There's Janvi, a bit of space for her. Good challenge. Very good defending there from Aruna. Urvi, beautiful. Bit of change of direction from her. And not the best pass after that from Kanchan. And looks like we'll go into a bit of a cooling break. 15 minutes to go, half an hour played. Positives for both sides. Yes, they won't really be happy with the goals they conceded, but all part and parcel. Also, a bit of a tactical break. The coaches, Dada Khalandar and Preetham Mahadik, along with their sides, rather their coaching staff, having a word with the players, allowing them to just feed bits of information to them. So back we go into the final phase of this first half. Bit of space down the left again for Mumbai Knights. That's a good dribble and the cross, not the best. From Devika Yadav, sideways Change of direction has been good from the Mumbai Knights. Here they have another movement, only to play it backwards though. Urvi, who's been good on the ball, plays it towards that penalty area, but nothing to it. Here they come again. A bit of a turn, but not the best of touches. Nothing coming off that one either for TFC, who did open the scoring. Anvita scoring the goal from quite a distance, easily 30, 35 yards out, and then cancelled out by a goal from Delphia. Subba looking for the ball over the top. Dealt with and a decent flick on, but all the way back to Subba. Here's Urvi, right back who has a lot of the ball. Creates a nice angle to cross the ball in, play that delivery into the spaces. Rebecca goes for a long ball herself, lays it into the left hand side. Awkward bounce though, and now TFC have a bit of a counter attacking opportunity. Looking for the pass through, the runner was there but not able to find her. Very good work there from Arshia to hold on to possession for the side in blue. Into the final 10 minutes we go of the first half. Nothing to separate Tungabhadra FC and Mumbai Knights. And I'm sure we will see quite a few close games in the IWL too. Time for a free kick now, down the right hand side. Nicely done. Janvi looks to keep it in. And she does. She's very quick. But matched for pace there by Aruna. Just like that, they're cancelling each other out quite a bit. And now counter-attacking opportunity. Bit of a trip, but then a good recovery from the Knights defenders. Somehow they do clear it away. I said the first goal was important, but TFC haven't been able to make the most of that lead they had. Bit of a foul there from Bhagyashri. She doesn't agree with it. Chance for maybe a shot from a distance here. Durga puts it into the area, well dealt with by the defense. Would have expected Mandala to maybe take a shot. She has been good from those areas. There's Delphia, who scored from close quarters. Contrasting goals from both teams. One from a long way out, and the other more or less a tap in. Urvi plays it towards Kanchan. Subba plays it back. 7 to go in this first half. Bit of a challenge right under the referee's nose. No foul. Chance to shoot from a distance. What a strike! And the Mumbai Knights take the lead. Devika Yadav with an absolute beauty. What a left foot she has, and she's just shown us that it's as dangerous as anybody else's. Had too much open space on the edge of the area. Got the keeper out. Not much she could do about it, but what a goal from Devika to give Mumbai Knights the lead. Inching towards half-time. And this will be such a dampener for TFC, who haven't offered too many chances to the likes of Devika down that left-hand side. But that's a special strike from her. And you've got to be careful of the shots from a distance from both teams. Tungabhadra FC trying to get back into it. Looking for a crossing opportunity. Should have been crossed first time. Now they'll change the angle. Cross will come in. Good delivery. Keeper spills it. Opportunity to turn now. Another shot. And it's hit the crossbar and over the top. A hands on head moment. Shobha had a chance to equalize within a matter of a few seconds. Good presence of mind to play it backwards to Shobha, who just had to chip it over that player on the goal line, but couldn't keep it low enough. And just like the Mumbai Knights, TFC almost equalizing within a few minutes. Nice ball into the space. Delphia gets there first, but good defensive work by Durga. Now forward pass by Aruna, but Urvi wins it back, uses a bit of a physicality, and Subba can carry it forward. She keeps going, plays it wide towards Devika. This time, it's a bit too long for her. Great stuff in this first half. Lots of talking moments. Bhagyashree almost losing out there. Subbal get it again. Not much pressure on her. She has Bhagyashree to her right, but decides to cut inside and then take the shot. I think she could have played it towards Bhagyashree. Bit of awkward bounce again. Chance to play it through. Will the flag stay down? It does, but the pass was a little too long and Reshma did well to clear, but Could have waited for the ball to come into the box and then claim it. There's Janvi. Plays it through to Bhagyashri, but good defensive work again from Durga. Keeping it pretty tight down that left side. The TFC players. Another shot from a distance. You've got to be careful there. Boya Anusha hasn't had the best of first halves. And again, good work by Reshma. Could have claimed it. Can use her hands, of course, but comfortable with clearing it away with her feet. TFC have it again. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Nice turn. Cross is a feeble one. That's a lovely move in the middle. Does fall to Bhagyashri again. Wonderful defensive work though from Arshia. But Devika wins it back. And TFC clear it away again. That's a good touch though. And now they can play it through the offside. Flag is up. Almost at the end of the first half. Wonderful challenge by Rebecca. Seen some really good defending. It's been a very impressive first half all round. Attacking, defensive, everything. Here's Janvi. Goes inside, but she is stopped in her tracks by Aruna. Bit of a clash there, but it's all okay. Played out from the back by Guti. Nice touch and a nutmeg. This is good work from Nandini. Her hold-up play has been really good, the number 9, but it's a little too deep. Needs to be a little closer to the box. But the Knights defense is playing a high line. 3 minutes of added time at the end of this half. Bhagyashri has a bit of space. Goes for the long ball. Good defensive work. A few tired bodies now in the center. Another shot which will be claimed easily by Reshma. Nice work again in the center by Subba, and then she plays it wide for Devika, who can't keep it in. Quite a bit of action here in Goa for the IWL. 2. As I said, 3 groups of 5 teams each. Top 2 of each group go into a final Super 6 round. From those 6, only 2 will make it to the IWL. It's a long road. Urvi goes for another ball in, dealt with by the defense. You've got to get adjusted to that bounce. Speaking of which, that's really good work. But taken down again by Nandini, looking for the pass, but she couldn't find a teammate. Last few seconds, looking for a third perhaps here. The Knights, not meant to be, and that'll be half time. End to end football from both teams. TFC took the lead early. Knights cancelled it out and then claimed the lead themselves. After the first 45, it's Tungabhadra 1, Mumbai Knights 2. Anvita getting the goal in the 12th minute, then Delphia in the 14th, and Devika with a great goal worthy of the lead for the Knights. And as the substitutes prepare for a possible second half introduction, so here are the stats: 52% possession to 48, more or less the same. 6 shots from TFC, 4 on target, 4 from Mumbai Knights, 3 on target. No saves really from the keepers. 2 to 1 corners, 1 to 3 fouls, and the 1 yellow card for TFC. That for Anvita, who also scored. So more or less even, but that goals column right at the top is what is giving Mumbai Knights the benefit of the doubt. That's how it stands at halftime. TFC 1, Mumbai Knights 2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly for the second half. Welcome back to second half action in the IWL2. Tungabhadra FC taking on Mumbai Knights. Tungabhadra taking the early lead in the first half, but then a couple of goals from the side from Mumbai to give themselves a 2-1 advantage as we kick off the second half. Mumbai Knights in their pink strip, Tungabhadra FC in their blue. TFC have had a few positives in that first half. Great goal from Anvita. Some good hold-up play from Nandini. Shobha's been involved as well, the skipper. In fact, she hit the crossbar and almost equalized. Good defensive work from Arshia and Durga down that left-hand side. And from the Mumbai Knights point of view, Janvi's been really good. And on the other side, Divya with a fantastic goal. Delphia has been involved. Subba in the middle has been superb. Here she is again. Just evades her this time. So, of course, lots of positives for both coaches to look at. Chance to run forward here for Nandini. She does well. Has a chance to cross. Good delivery, but just beyond Anvita, who was making a good run, and that's a nice take from Reshma, who it has to be said has come out and claimed the ball really well for her side. In the middle, Kanchan's also been good for Mumbai Knights. Chance to shoot here. Shivangi Subba, but a good take from Boya, who needs to get more involved in the game from a keeping point of view. Nice crossfield ball. And that could be a foul. Yes, it is. Spotted by the ref. TFC need to try and get back into this one as soon as possible. A momentous day for them. Durga with that ball over the top. Chance to shoot now. TFC still have it, but it will fall to the Mumbai Knights. They do well to win it back. Then Nandini takes a shot of her own. That's a decent attempt. And a good catch from Reshma. The ball was dipping. And as I was saying, for Tungabhadra FC, it's a great day for them. The first ever women's team from Andhra Pradesh to play in a national league like the IWL2. Kudos to the Andhra Pradesh Association for the amount of development and time and efforts they've put into their football in the last couple of years. And now Tungabhadra FC, the pride of the Andhra Pradesh state rather, trying to stake their claim here at the IWL2, and what a start they've had. All the best to them for the rest of the season. Nice claim again from Reshma. That's a nice takedown again, but not moving towards goal this time. A bit of an awkward bounce needs to be dealt with. Somehow they do. Rebecca, who is slotting into that centre back position more often than not. Nicely done by Nandini, who's a live wire up front, and she takes a shot, and that's what Nandini can do. Sensational from Tungabhadra's number 9. Right on cue. She gets the equalizer for TFC. Beautifully done. Took it through a couple of the defenders, laid it up, and smashed it past Reshma's attempt at stopping that one, but there was no stopping it. Fantastic goals here at the SESA Academy Ground. And it's 2-2. And the Knights have been stunned by a special strike from Nandini. Couple of changes on the cards here for the TFC side. Going for the ball over the top there, Deepika. Can't find a teammate, and it's been a roller coaster game. And here is the first change for TFC. Anvita, who is on a yellow card, is off. A great goal from her. And she is replaced by Boya Dasari Anita.
Number 4, Anvita Raghuram. In number 8, Boya Dasari Anita.
What a game we have on our hands. Anybody's for the taking. Nice overlapping run by Urvi, who crosses it first time. Good defensive header away. Not taking any chances, is putting it into an area for the attackers to chase. Rebecca needs to be careful. Just about gets it away from a danger area. Now time for a change for the Mumbai Knights themselves. Delphia, who scored, is replaced by Sapna.
Delphia Travel Pereira in number 3, Sapna Jaiswal.
So a few fresh legs coming on for both teams. There is the confirmation of the substitutions. Almost 10 minutes played. The sun is back out. And there is a bit of space on offer here. Down the right hand side, not the best of passes though from Shushmita, who we haven't seen too involved. So interestingly enough, both the first goal scorers for the sides have been replaced, which is unfortunate for them, but they've done their part. Vandana Reddy with the throw cleared away by Rebecca. Great work by Bhagyashree down the center, who has had a really good game. Forgot to mention her early on. Progressing the play well through the midfield is the number 10 of the Knights. Here's Nandini, good cross, or rather, good challenge before the cross could come in. Devika getting involved, showing her defensive involvement as well. That's a good turn down the right from Anita, who's just been brought on, tries to set it up for a shot. But very well defended, and here is Subba. Plays a lovely ball towards the left-hand side, but the flag goes up before we can get too excited. Bhagyashree just breaching that offside trap. And Mumbai Knights were just 2 points away from qualifying for the second round of the IWL 2 last season. They were on 7 points, 2 behind Garhwal United, who were on 9, and then Puduvai Unicorns were on 10. Those two sides went to the final stage. None of them finished in the top 2, so neither of the two from that particular group went on to the IWL. Chance to shoot here. Big opportunity, but very well blocked by Rebecca. Looking for the turn there, but good work by the skipper, Nikita Jude, who hasn't been very involved, but whenever she is called upon, does a good job for the Knights. Urvi, who's been very impressive carrying the ball forward from that right back position. Now Rebecca with a loose touch. Shobha plays it back. Shobha gets it back and now goes wide. Very well won back there by Kanchan Rawat. He plays the ball through, but a good interception. Oh, wonderful nutmeg from Shushmita. She keeps going, turns a bit and then holds on to possession for a while. But that's a loose ball from Mandala. A bit too delayed there, trying to play for the pass, and then the shot is taken. That would have been a wonderful goal. Another shot which hits the crossbar. And you've got to be careful. Trying to dribble out from the back, it's really not working for either side. And that's how Tungabhadra FC scored their first goal, and that's how they almost conceded the third. That would have been a special goal had it been pulled off by Kanchan. No chance for the keeper. Saved by the goalpost. A bit of a clash now, which sees A bit of treatment for Shobha. Looks like it's a bit of cramp, maybe. Need a bit of hydration. That's why there is a cooling break too. So a bit of a delay, but he will be underway once again. I was taking you through the teams in this season's IWL 215 of them, split into 3 groups. And Shubhangi though, wonderful crossfield ball towards Janvi. Plays it back to Kanchan. Now Urvi. To Janvi on the right. Urvi. Nice skip past a couple of players. But then one back really well in the midfield. Rebecca thought of taking the shot. She gets back the 1-2 but was slightly off balance. And now Shubhangi plays a nice ball down to the left. Needs to be kept in. There's enough space on the flank for Devika. All the way back they go. Nikita wins a throw in. But that's good defensive shape from Tungabhadra FC. They've put in a lot of hard work and they're reaping the benefits now. But can they get their first 3 points? Even if they get their first point, what a big deal it is for them. A new club playing its first ever game at this level. Shubhangi plays it wide. Good triangle being formed there. Now a bit of space. Cross is in the best. So in Group A, we've got Garhwal United, Suruchi Sangha, Krida, Prabodhini Pune, SAG Football Academy and Football Club 2M. In Group B, Casa Barwani Soccer Club, Indian Arrows Women's Juniors, which is another great name to see. Indian Arrows on the developmental side of the IFF, who used to play in the I League as well over the years. Here's a bit of space for Nandini to run forward. Good defensive work though from Sapna to stay close to her. Nandini with a good ball through. Chance to shoot. And the shot has been taken, but it's saved by Reshma. Shushmita getting involved, which is good to see. And in Group C, there is Liberty Ladies, Mumbai Knights, Northeast United, SESA FA and Tungabhadra FC. Not an easy group to move out of. Only top 2 of each group move forward into the final group stage. 30 games in all. It'll be an interesting watch. Two out of these 15 teams will be playing in the IWL next season, which is a great opportunity to follow in the footsteps of the likes of Nita FA and Sri Bhumi. Good pass from Shushmita. She's had a very good second half as compared to the first. Played wide there by Bhagyashree. Cross comes in, has to be kept down. Shubhangi takes a shot, but she was always off balance a bit. "25 minutes to play in what has been a neck-to-neck game. You get the feeling that we've got one more goal in it somehow, some way. Another cross comes in, headed away. The defense is pretty solid from the TFC point of view. Opportunity to shoot from a distance doesn't really work out. Another shot, but cleared away only as far as another pink shirt in the form of Nikita, who gets it back now. Devika, Shubhangi, who turns, tries to open up a shot. No space though. Great work from the midfield of the TFC, not allowing that shot from a distance. Urvi with a good ball through, needs to be kept in, will be kept in. Chance for a cross perhaps. But again, solid defensive work. Bit of an awkward one. Chance to shoot. Well blocked again. Sapna plays it wide to Devika, who goes for a first time ball in, but the interception right on cue. This is good pressure from the Mumbai Knights. Not allowing any sort of progressional play. Now the TFC players cleared away again there by Vandana Reddy. Nicely done by Urvi again, who can easily slot into the midfield. Got a good passing range. Speaking of which, here's a chance to cross for Rawat. Good delivery. It's just beyond Devika, who made a nice run down the left-hand side towards that second post. But the angle always against her. But some fantastic moves from the Mumbai Knights. Good defensive work from Urvi. That's why she plays on that right-hand side, because her defense is also good. Just over 20 minutes to play. Who is going to open their account with a win? Or will these teams be joined at the hip at the end of the 90? Bit of a loose touch, but then cleared away. Unfortunately, actually into the path of the pink shirts, but then headed beyond. Nothing coming off it eventually. Easy pickings for the keeper though. And now it opens up nicely for TFC. Nandini has a chance. Brilliant defensive work. Picking up pace there. I think it was Urvi to come in and make the save. Another crossing opportunity, but easy pickings for Reshma. It's all about who can dig deep and get that third goal. We've seen sparks from both sides. But who has that fire? Here's Devika. Can't shoot, sets it up. Opportunity on the left foot of Shubhangi, but well blocked again. Nandini up against Sapna. Nandini gets past one, tries to get past the other, but isn't able to. TFC still have the ball though. Bhagyashree looking to play it into the path of a teammate, but nothing really comes of it. What a game this has been though. Pleasure to call it. And it looks like we're going to have an interesting final 18 to 20 minutes. Urvi tries to get through, isn't able to. Not the best of clearances. Shot from a distance. Doesn't work out. Good defensive work there. And now the Knights come with it again, down the right. Cross into the area, it's a decent one, keeper. This time judges the bounce really well. Now as compared to the first half where a similar ball bounced over her head. And that's what you want, the players to learn from their mistakes. Janvi loses out possession though, and then wins it back. That is good work from her. This is where a bit of fatigue will kick in as we move into the final 15. We've seen a few cramps setting into. Sometimes it's the fitter of the two sides which get the 3 points. Rawat plays it through. Good interception though. The offside flag is up, but the ball didn't really go there. And it's time for a cooling break. Time to regather and assess for a few seconds before we prepare for the final few minutes of this clash. As you can see, quite a bit of heat here in Goa. So hydration is so important. And you've got games every couple of days, so it's not easy. It's not going to be an easy campaign for these sides. But as I said, the reward of it all is to play in the top flight of the Indian women's game. And it doesn't get any better than that. So back into the action we go. 13 minutes plus a few more. And this win could really set the tone for either of these teams to try and top this group. Long way to go, of course. Kanchan with the ball straight into the hands of Boya, who's had a significantly better half compared to her first. Bit of awkward bounce there. Nandini looks for the pass through, can't find it though. What a great goal she scored. The only goal of this second half. Who can step up and inspire their side to the 3 points? Could be Janvi. This time can't get past. Another solidarity in defense. There's Janvi once again looking for the 1-2 with Nikita, but they couldn't find their way around the defense. Challenge comes in, Nikita evades and plays it all the way back to Deepika. Not the best of passes from her. Now it can fall towards Nandini. In fact, it doesn't. A bit of a handball from her. Nice ball down the right hand side. Decent touch, chance to finish. But the keeper does well. Comes out and blocks the angle. Makes it tough for the likes of Hangyashri, who did hit it on to Anusha. Good save from her. It will be a corner. Chance for a cross in, headed away. Will be back-to-back corners for the Mumbai Knights.
I am not shaking, huh? The thing is shaking. I am not shaking the
A bit of a stoppage here as we wait for Devika to take this corner. That's because someone has gone down again from a TFC point of view. Will be Devika with her left foot. Takes it short. Chance to cross. It's over the top though. Got to make the most of these corners. That's a good goal kick. Shushmita loses out. Should have kept her body in between the ball and the opponent. Subba, nice crossfield ball from her. But awkward bounce means that the TFC players can clear it away. But then a fantastic takedown. Subba tries to open it up to take a shot, but she can't. Rawat does really well to skip past, and then another cross which is over the top and away from her teammates. Need to tidy up that particular part. The crossing can improve. But everything else has been perfect from the Mumbai Knights. In the last few minutes, you can see that TFC mostly sitting back, trying to break on the counter, which isn't a bad idea. That'll be another corner. Kanchan again. This time needs to cross it. That's a better looking delivery. Dealt with by the keeper though. Anusha with an important touch. Here they come again. Sapna does well. Wonderful nutmeg. And then the cut back. Not the best of touches though, and cleared away. But this is immense pressure from the Mumbai Knights. But they've lost possession in the midfield. Rebecca tries to win it back, but she can't. And that pass will go out of play. It will be another pink ball. Nicely done there by Sapna, who has come on and been really positive. And it was an interesting change because he took off a forward in the form of Delphia for Sapna to try and hold on to that 2-1 lead, but it wasn't meant to be. They did concede, but Sapna's done well. Here they come again. Chance to shoot. Straight to the hands of the keeper. A bit of possession again here for the Knights. 5 minutes to go. Can TFC hold on? That's what they're trying to do here. Another chip over the top. This is the chance they were waiting for. Great save. Anusha was there to block the angle, and Bhagyashree, who's moved into that centre forward position, couldn't really wrap her foot around it and get it past Anusha, who has been the star of this TFC side in the second half. Speaking of which, here's another star on the other end of the pitch. Nandini plays the ball through. Sapna with the touch, clears it away. It's still anybody's game. Don't count TFC out for sure. Tungabhadra FC, as I said, flying the flag high for Andhra Pradesh football. The first women's team from Andhra Pradesh to play in a national league like the IWL. And even if they can get 1 point, it'll be historic for them. Here's Janvi though, crosses it. There's no one home. Needed to have a bit more support. End-to-end stuff. Here they come again. Another very good piece of defense, and that'll be a foul too. Very nice work from K. Durga, who, as I said, was great in that first half and has continued her form in the second. Nicely one back again. Here's Nandini. Sapna comes in and makes sure that Nandini couldn't move forward after that touch of hers. And if we are to get a winner, it's going to be a late one. It's going to be a dramatic one. 2 minutes to play plus added time at the SESA Academy Ground, where we have seen a lot of late drama. Taken down well, looking for that pass back towards Devika, who's now moved on to the left-hand side, switched with Janvi in the last few minutes. Shubhangi has had a great game, turns backwards. Deepika, Nikita plays it through. That's a nice touch wide. Janvi has it, takes the shot, and isn't cutting inside with the same amount of conviction like she does from the right-hand side, which is quite odd, being a right footer. Trying their best to move forward, but not able to. The Mumbai Knights. That's a nice turn. Bit of space opening up here. Fantastic crossfield ball. Needs to be kept in. Looking for a cross. Someone on the edge of the area. It's Shubhangi, who turns and shoots, but can't find the back of the net. Can't find the target either. Nice little 1-2 there. And then that pass is a little too hard from Nandini, but the initial one was good from Shushmita. 3 minutes at the end of this game.
Add-on time, 3 minutes.
And that will be the special number. If one of these teams are to win, they'll need that third goal. Looks like Janani is going to come on. Oh, sorry, it's going to be Krishita who's going to come on in place of Bhagyashri. A very good game from her.
Substitution for Mumbai Knights FC. Number 10, Bhargashi Dalvi, being replaced by number 2, Kishita Ay.
Looking for a shot there, almost catching the keeper off the line. That would have been spectacular, as we've seen already today. What a game this has been, end-to-end stuff. A really great watch, and nothing to separate the two teams with 2 minutes to go. It's 2-2 in the IWL 2. Chance to shoot! That would have been something out of this world. What an attempt there from Janvi. Just came across and then took one touch, a second one, and almost got that into that top right corner she was looking for. Into the last minute we go. It's all about the twos. 2 for Tungabhadra, 2 for Mumbai Knights in the second season of the IWL 2. And it's too tight to call. Time for another change with a few seconds to go. Dhanapuram Almas will come on, and so will Shrujan Sri Saravanan. So they get their first minutes in the IWL 2.
Substitution, Tungabhadra FC. Number 14, Yanaspura Vandana Reddy. Number 12.
Suba, last few chances, maybe shot is taken. No, in fact, it was across the face of goal, and that could be that. 93 minutes have been played. Referee Neha M will take a look at her watch. She has been really good today. It's been a great all-round show. That's not the best of clearances. This could be the chance. But it's taken well by Reshma. Sapna almost with a clearance that would have had a nightmare effect on the game for her side, but not to be. Final chance perhaps here for Mumbai Knights. Can they steal something away from Tungabhadra FC? Cross is an awkward one. Keeper does well to parry it away. And that will be full time. No more time for any corners. But Tungabhadra FC have earned a historic point in their first ever competitive outing. They draw with Mumbai Knights, who once again come close to victory but aren't able to get the better of Tungabhadra FC, who have done Andhra Pradesh proud in this particular fixture. For the WIFA champs in the form of Mumbai Knights, they'll have to settle for a point, and they dominated that second half. But ironically, it was TFC who won the second half. They scored one goal after trailing by 2-1 at halftime. Some fantastic strikes from Anvita and Nandini from Tungabhadra FC. A smart goal from Delphia and a great finish from Devika from the Mumbai Knights. These two teams will be in action once again. Tungabhadra will be playing on the 1st of April at 4 p.m. versus Northeast United. Mumbai Knights will have a bit of a break and come back on the 3rd versus the Liberty Ladies. As we take a look at the stats, more or less same in terms of possession. Shots also 10 to 11. Shots on target 7 each. 2 saves for Tungabhadra where Boya Anusha did well. Reshma more of the collections in between the sticks. 3 to 4 corners. More fouls from Mumbai Knights. 1 yellow card for Tungabhadra FC. But as you can see, it was more or less equal. And I think 1 point each was a fitting finish to this game. So that's how Group C has started in the IWL2. It's 2 apiece between Tungabhadra FC and Mumbai Knights. That's all from us here. Thank you so much for watching and join us again very soon. This is Liam signing off. And next up, as I said at 4 p.m, it's Northeast United FC versus the Liberty Ladies live from SESA Academy Ground. So make sure to join us for that one as well.